Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily general reading for whoever's watching. If you're drawn to this video, please have faith and trust there's a message you're meant to hear. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content I create, please subscribe. If you're interested in a more personal reading, you can send an email to shapeshiftingtarot@gmail.com and I will be very happy to hear from you. So, let's see what's going on today, you guys. We've got the Page of Swords, so an energy of communication. There's some talking going on right now. The Two of Cups in reverse. Possible breakup or imbalance in a relationship. Lack of harmony. So you and your current partner are not getting along. There's problems with money. There's spiritual problems. There's problems with you not getting enough attention from your partner. Three of Swords in reverse is releasing pain, optimism, having optimism and forgiveness. So I feel like at the end of all of this, regardless of how it goes, you will feel better. Because you guys are in isolation, I feel like that's why you've probably lost one or both jobs in your household. You're having trouble paying your rent. You're stuck together in isolation, and it is your family, and you guys are sort of relying on your parents right now and not very happy about it. So that's the underlying energy. Is Seven of Pentacles. There's lots of pentacles here, so earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Seven of Pentacles, work and patience rewarded. Okay, so right now you're being encouraged to take a look at what it is you would love to do with your life once all of this is over. Now that you have a little bit of life perspective to add to your experience, your life experience, now you'll be able to see what it is you don't want in your life. And sometimes that is the secret, is finding out what it is you don't want. A lot of us don't know what we do want, but I know I don't want to be treated like crap, right? So you do want to be treated well. So you can find out what it is you don't want, and you can go with the opposite, and that's what you do want. Put that energy out into the world, into the universe. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Lack of planning and foresight. So you guys didn't have a whole lot of money put away before this pandemic began. No, of course, nobody knew this was going to happen, and we had to save our pennies. But all along, I guess we've sort of been told that we're supposed to save our pennies for a rainy day, and I am guilty of not doing that because I couldn't afford to do that. So they do say that even putting, a couple of dollars away every paycheck or whatever, when you get a job, into a nest egg, it will compound on itself, and it will it'll grow faster than you thought. Time flies, man. All you need is a little perspective. If you have a child and you can see things from a different perspective, because now you're an adult, so you see the childhood, it's like, oh my gosh, that is so fast. It's just crazy. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're in debt, okay, and you feel like one-sided charity. So you're feeling bad that your families are having to take care of you guys. You're feeling bad that you've had to go back to that space in life because you're not children, you're not teenagers. You feel like you should be able to do it on your own. And you know what? Right now, that might not be possible. And it's not just you. There's a lot of people that can't do it right now. So don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You are really not the only one stuck in this position. The Six of Wands. Success, public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. So there's something out there that you really love. There's a service that you love to do. You love to bring joy to others. Do you know that it's possible to bring joy to others without having any money at all? That joy can still happen even if you're not, being extravagant. Oftentimes, the gift of your attention, the gift of your time, is what people really need. They may think that, they want, people think they want a fancy car, they want a big house or whatever, but have a fancy car and a big house and then live alone with no friends and no family. Really? You think that having a house and a car is the be all end all? If that's the case, then, fair enough. But ultimately, I feel that somebody in that position will be very disillusioned, sad, lonely, depressed. Isolation like that just isn't good. It isn't good for you spiritually and emotionally. We need to be around people and connect. And I feel like you are a connector. You are someone who loves making relationships, loves making friendships. And so you should continue with that. And you can do that online if you can't go outside because of what's going on with this pandemic. If you can, make friends online, you can change people's lives by being their friend. Really, you can, by giving them your light, it gives a lot of people hope. Some people think that they aren't deserving of a friendship, well, I think everybody is, and so it would be lovely to make friends online or however you see fit, because that's the kind of thing that you love. And just by spreading your light and by, sharing your humor and your perspective on things, you can really make somebody's day, turn their life around, make someone's year, make them think, change their entire life. So don't disvalue that, the opportunity that you have now to just make friends. The Emperor. So you're living at home. I feel like with your parents and your spouse, maybe you have a family. I think because the Ten of Pentacles comes up here. This is a really cute picture, but and the Ten of Pentacles, this is the second time. So there's an underlying energy of the Ten of Pentacles, and also this more specific where it looks like you are at home with your parents and possibly a baby, maybe a sibling, your spouse, a pet or two. It looks like your parents are okay with you being home. Don't worry so much about that. If you're not a parent, you wouldn't understand how it is to have a child, obviously. My child is 13, and she sometimes frustrates me. She's wonderful, but occasionally I get frustrated. She's a teenager. She'll get lazy or whatever. And I still don't want her to move out, ever. So your parents will feel better with you at home. I know that my parents are in their 70s. They love it when we come home, my brothers and I. So it's not forever. It may be a lot longer than you thought it would be, but it's not forever. So embrace what you can. Be happy that you are with your family. A lot of people can't be with their families right now. So, be grateful for that. Live in gratitude if you can. Yeah, okay, you can't get your nails done, you can't get your hair done, you can't buy a new pair of shoes, or whatever it is that you love to do with your money, go out drinking, whatever. But that doesn't mean that life is over. This is a time for you to find different things to do in life. which, you know, isn't bad for any of us. So your parents are happy, they're fine that you're home, so don't worry about that. The Four of Swords comes up, rest and recovery following strain. So you guys, you know, you got kicked out. There's a web, there's a couple of spider webs here, so everybody's just intertwined. We're all intertwined. This is you resting after, you know, fighting the dragon at the window there. And now you're resting, you're recouping, you're feeling loved, and that's where you are at home. The Four of Cups, meditation, contemplation, reevaluation, boredom, and discontent. So while you may be bored right now, I think a lot of people are, don't disvalue the time that you have right now to reconnect with yourself, to connect with others, make those connections. They're very important, and I feel like those are almost what your spirit relies on. That's what you need right now, is more friends. The Eight of Wands, speed, action, movement, swift change. So yeah, why are you waiting? Don't wait, don't hold off. Get out there, even if it's just cyber, get out there. But get out there and meet some people. Shine your light. The Strength card comes up in reverse. Weakness, self-doubt, lack of self-discipline. The King of Swords is a clear thinker, intellectual, putting boundaries in place. So somebody, I feel like this is your spouse, the King of Swords. He's putting boundaries in place so that you guys so that you don't fall into your familiar pattern and tendency of borrowing too much from your parents. Your husband, your spouse, doesn't have to be a man, it could be a female, whatever, but it's a different energy. So your spouse doesn't want you guys to be reliant on anybody. He doesn't want you to owe people. It's bad enough he feels like you're already living there, even though we know it's okay. But he feels bad that you're living there. He's not feeling like the king of his castle, and he's seeing things for, you know, what they are, and he's fairly clear thinking, and he's just no nonsense. He doesn't want this to, you know, perpetuate on and on and on with owing money or something of that nature, right? The Queen of Cups. This is you right now. You're emotional. You are feeling compassionate. You're kind, thoughtful, sensitive. And I feel like the two of you and your spouse, are really, really just making things wonderful for your parents. You are giving a lot to your parents. You're giving them lots of love. You're filling their cups. This is kind of how they're feeling. They're feeling taken care of, loved, like they have their family together, peaceful, harmony, happiness, and just they feel like it feels like they're in the flow, and you may as well get there with them, because otherwise you're going to be miserable. You may as well enjoy the ride if you can. The Page of Pentacles. So there's an energy coming in, a message of manifestation, financial opportunities, new job. This is going to end, this time period right now where you're at home and you're, you know, loving being with your parents, being taken care of and taking care of them, and all the love and all the everything. If you can manage to, if you can relax and calm down and just breathe and flow and live, just be. if you can do that, there is much better stuff coming up. Okay, there's this new job. This is a new, now is the time to be manifesting what it is that you want. There's the new job. The Ace of Wands here is inspiration, power, creation, beginnings, potential, new venture. So it is all within you. Now's the time. Now's the time. You have the time. Use it wisely, because you may not get a chance like this again to sit and reflect and, make a decision as to what direction you want to go in. Maybe you want to do a 180 and do something completely different. Maybe you realize that, you miss what it is that you were doing, and that's your true calling. Or maybe, I don't know. It feels like you're going to be coming into a place of real confidence and real excitement, where you are very sure of what you're doing, and you will be feeling very, very positive about it. Let's see what our ancestors, your ancestors, have to say. Divine Feminine. The Hunter of Dreams. I am the Hunter of Dreams. I go forth in search of dreams that will enable me to transform myself and others. I slip between the shadows of night and the sunlight of day, between what is and what may be, between hope and despair, between love and hate, in search of the dream that makes me human. Though I open doors for you who dream with me, I am also your guardian, and I protect you as you seek to transcend yourself and realize your innermost hopes. Dreaming is closely akin to the journey work of the shaman, as it can reveal to us truths that we are not always able to access in daily life. In dreams, we have little or no conscious control over where we go or what we see, but this very randomness, coupled with the surreal images we may encounter, can make us more receptive to discovery. The Hunter of Dreams strides along beside us to open up the doors of perception, perhaps revealing answers to problems, unveiling mystical truths, or enabling important realizations. Seeking a true dream is a vital part of living. This card is interpreted as realization, wisdom, discovery of truths, guidance, clues to life's patterns, opening up new paths, encountering the divine, and attending to metaphors and signs. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs and patterns and things that show up in your life. They are not random. They're all coming to you in divine timing. Just, you may have even needed this break from your job because you weren't 100% happy where you were. But it's funny how, not having a paycheck can make a person do things they don't like. So now's a good opportunity to listen to your dreams, get in touch with your higher self, by meditating, do yoga, get outside, exercise, do some crafting, something creative, go inward, focus on finding yourself, your true self. What is it that makes you excited and happy and you would do every day for free? And you would just love your life if you could do it every day for free. And I feel like for you, this really involves other people. So, there you go. Go find some companions, my dear, and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for listening. Keep breathing. I love you guys. Namaste.